at a tie for first place. He needs to win. And he's playing black against Gukesh, and something beautiful has happened on the board already.
What's
the
that?
pawn has advanced to h5. Whether it was good or not, that remains to be seen, but it makes me very happy.
Amazing. Yeah, Vincent and Gukesh know each other very well. Gukesh, of course, the reigning world champion, and Vincent Keymer worked for him during his world championship match against Ding Liren. So it's always a tricky situation if guys that used to work with each other or for each other then face off, because of course Vincent will have information about Gukesh's openings and vice versa. So often you try to find some ground that maybe you didn't cover so much work.
Yes. Oh, this is a very interesting question. So when you sign up to be a second, do you have to sign some NDAs that you are not going to be playing this certain opening, that you're not going to use X knowledge against them?
I don't think there's a fixed set of rules. It always depends on the agreement. I don't think they make you sign NDAs, but normally there are some contracts or some agreements, and they can be very different. It can be okay, you can use everything, but only once the match is over. It can be okay, this is my stuff, you can't play this and this and that. But it's also tough if you're an active top player and you look at whatever the Berlin or the Marshall. Those are openings that you sort of have to use with one of the colors, so you can't really sign, okay, I won't play d4, d5 or e4, e5 anymore. So it's always a bit of a gray area, but normally there is some mutual understanding. Okay, I won't reveal these big ideas we worked on for you, but I'll still play my normal stuff over.
Okay. And when it comes to seconding, do you sometimes look at people who are specialists in certain positions, variations, go, okay, you're just going to look at the Berlin, for instance?
I think that used to be more of a thing 15, 20 years ago, where you would have specialists for certain openings. Like when I worked for Magnus the first time, in those days I was sort of a specialist on the Marshall, and Magnus was trying to play that in the match, so then you had to keep it a secret that I was there, or then for the next match he prepared the Sveshnikov, and we had Dubov, who was a big specialist on the Sveshnikov. But nowadays, first of all, engines got so much better that it's much easier to get the quote-unquote correct answer, so having a specialist has become less important than having a generalist who's good at pushing the button and summarizing that, because it's not so much deep hidden knowledge that you can have anywhere. So I think it's less of a topic nowadays, but still, if you plan to play whatever 1d4 in your world championship match, it's more likely you hire a guy who plays d4 than getting an e4 guy.
Oh, okay. Well, very interesting stuff there. But let's go and check in on Vincent, who was one of the seconds for Gukesh. passing the H pawn.
Yeah, it looks like he has a c-pawn fairly safely under wraps, so he will try to make some progress himself now. I don't see how though, like if the king comes too close, you can always chase him back with queen f5 check. You sort of need the rook to keep an eye on the c-pawn. He could go h5, but then assuming Vincent would just take, and you're not gonna win this. So no, it just looks like a draw. But Gukesh taking a moment to see if he can do something.
Yeah, it's very difficult to coordinate the advance of the h-pawn without giving it up. So, I mean, you go king g4, queen f5. It's going to be a way to simply drive the king back. You're just never ever going to get that.
I think it's just a draw.
Okay, well, we think it is just a draw. Carissa Yip in the challenges. She's made life a little bit more complicated. You go king to g1. Okay, a draw as we expected between Gukesh and Vincent. For Vincent, it was a good recovery.
Yeah, won 3 games in a row. Won some rating. In between, he was down 10, 12 points. Kept his number 4 spot in the world rankings. And these two are friendly, of course.
But for Gukesh, again, some beautiful moments. But somehow...
Some not so beautiful.
Yes, some moments that were quite forgettable, for at least for him. He'd want to put that behind him. But there are so many missed opportunities, like yesterday, on the cusp of defeating